Are we good?
We are fantastic.
Oh, shit. Guess where we are?
We made it a mile high. A mile higher than we usually are.
That is very fair. That is very fair. That's very fair.
We are in the great city of Denver.
You know what? By the time this is done, I might want to get a mile high as well. Not gonna lie.
Honestly, by the time this is done, I might stay a mile high. I like this. This is my kind of place.
You know what? I feel that.
We've been downtown the whole time. I don't know about the poor areas, but right here, this is fun. I like it. You see all this amusement, and there's a stadium back there, and I don't know. It looks like a fun part. There's a part over here with some water features, man.
Bro, there's bonsai trees. Motherfuckers is just skinny dipping in the fucking random lake. It's ridiculous, bro. It's a great time.
I don't know if I ain't been nowhere, but the grass look fake. I don't know. I feel crazy.
You know what? I feel that. Oh, but what's up, y'all? It's your host, Sensei, and back with another episode. I'm here with my co-host.
What up, y'all? It's your boy, Pac-Man CXZ. Check me out on everything at PACCMAN CXZ. You dig?
Oh, just on that note, just go follow his channel and then follow my new one. I'm probably gonna be making like random vlogs or random, you know, we'll see. You'll see that I'll see that you'll see. You know what? Now that we're willing to, you know, put in more money into this type of thing, you might see me in Vegas. You might see me in Miami.
Look at what we're doing for y'all. We changing the whole scenery.
What podcast you know travels? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Go see me fucking Thailand.
And it's not a green screen. I wish I could throw something, but
oh God. But how you doing, my boy?
You know what? I'm doing pretty good. I would be doing a little better if we weren't experiencing a lot of construction right now in our area.
Yeah.
But you know what?
I think it makes it better.
I'm in Denver. You know?
Oh God.
I'm in Denver. I like it.
I feel that.
It's warm here. Was it like 80 today?
Oh God. Yeah,
I'm 60 years old, one owner. I feel pretty great, bro.
That's good.
How about you, AK? How you doing?
You know what? It's really opening my eyes to a lot of nonsense that we could really start doing with this. Okay. Not gonna lie. Because it's like, I didn't plan any crazy, I didn't plan interviews and nothing like that. I just wanted to see what would happen if we just appear in another place. And you know what? This is good jokes. This is good jokes.
It's been a good time the whole time that we were here, minus the 5 flights that we almost took, but had to reschedule 5 times.
Oh God.
Is what it is.
I've never had so much of an appreciation for the superpower of just like teleportation, just being able to appear in some random places. Because oh my God.
Let's not even talk about when they was holding us hostage in the plane for 2 hours.
You can't, bro. The longer that I think about air travel, the more that I realize if you're not thinking filthy rich, that's just a terrible thing to do. Just like flying places. Because it's like, I feel like I might have been a little bit more irritated than I should have been, God damn it. But out of nowhere, I just feel like a baby touching my foot because motherfuckers just crawling around and shit. Motherfuckers start crying, no reason for that. Yeah, so it was a lot of nonsense. But you know, other than that,
I had a middle seat. I don't mind sitting next to NK. That's my dog. I fuck with you, NK.
God, yeah.
But I sat next to this fat ass dude, my boy. When I tell you, he was so big, he was making me hot. Like, I don't think that's right. I don't think that your heat should be affecting my life. This not okay.
Oh God.
Buy 2 seats, please. It's wrong for you to do something like that.
Bro, it's not even about no fat shit. I feel like he just looked like an average dad, and the fact that the plane was just so extra small.
No.
Did he really?
Bro, the reason we were touching the whole time is because his stomach was so big, his arms had to touch me. His arms was resting on his stomach, bro. Yeah. See? But you know what, next time? First class. We don't even gotta. We just upgraded in life.
Oh God. Anything they can do, we can do better.
Speaking it into existence. That's not a plan, but
God.
One day.
Only y'all can make that happen. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. But other than that, life is good. You making money. You moving. Things is nice.
Yeah. It's all right.
Motherfuckers not getting on your nerve no more.
Not at my job, that's for sure.
W.
Yeah, I'm moving soon. That's good. I hate my building. Hate it. Hey, if I ever told you anything, let me tell you this: get renter's insurance. It's like $150 for the whole year. Get renter's insurance.
Why weren't what happened?
So
motherfuckers don't get renter's insurance usually? It doesn't come with the building?
There are people that don't have renter's insurance because technically they can't require you to have renter's insurance. So there's some people that don't get it, and then something happens, somebody gets hurt, there's a flood, fire, and then they have to replace all their stuff out of pocket.
Oh wow, I did not know that.
Yeah.
I did not know that. See, bro, that's why I always tell motherfuckers to not be stingy for real, because I feel like little shit like that should not be on my shoulders to take care of, especially if like the owner's like a dickhead that didn't even want to really do the work in. But no, I feel that.
Learn from my experience. Not that I flopped. I did the right thing. Get renter's insurance, because that shit wasn't even my fault, and they still hold me.
Hell nah, bro. No, I feel that. But yeah, no, everything is moving. It's moving nice. Being out in the real world, I realized that everything is actually like super duper expensive. Like just like living and shit. My mom told me that I have to pay for my own life insurance now. So you know what it's a different thing. I can't use Gerber Life no more. I can't use the child one. So
What is it for?
What do you mean?
If you was putting all the Gerber Life in, what is it for? If you don't turn 18, then you can still use the shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, I can use it, but it's like now you have to like pay for the new one that is now here.
Nah, you got to do the little method they be talking about on social media. They might be talking about fraud, but you know where they say they take your money out the life insurance and you use it because that's actually money that you can use, and then you just got to put it back so you use that money for investments and da-da-da. Yeah, bro, do all of that.
You know what? I will look into it, bro. Everything is getting so expensive that I think that I might like. I want to look towards scamming, but I know motherfuckers have really got the book thrown at them.
See, if you gonna do crime, don't be stereotypical about it. You can't be a scammer. Do anything else. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll do white collar crime, but like, nah, let me not even. That's insane. No, that's a joke.
No, I feel that.
But like, don't do stereotypical crime. Don't do any crime. I think that's good.
You know, oh God, that's the real conversation we must have right now.
Get on YouTube and get in your grind. Don't go to college. Fuck that. No, I'm playing.
Bro,
go to college and be a doctor, I guess.
Go be an accountant. Just do something to put some money on the table. Oh God.
Yeah, find something that pays a lot but doesn't take up all your time.
Oh God. But the reason why I was thinking about that shit, I remember going on a date with my girl, and we buying bags now. And you know what? That's a different type of thing. Because it's like, not only does the purchases that she's buying like reshaping the way that she just like moves in general, but you just get access to different type of cool shit now. Just because you're willing to spend a little extra money. And me personally, women are expensive. God damn.
I mean, you're not incorrect, right? But my thing is this, right? Is it the goal whole time to be a trophy husband? I mean, whole time. Don't you think that is that a lifestyle that you could live? It's like, hey, babe, I see how you moving. You clearly have higher aspirations for higher things than I do. Bro. Why don't you provide for both of us? Because I think that we just could do regular shit. But you know what? You putting me on, babe. You putting me on.
That's the main thing I've been thinking about, especially recently. So, motherfucker wants to like go back to school and then go back to school again, right? Bro. If you have that much dedication, I'll take care of the kids. I'll learn how to braid hair. Like, we can really sit down and talk about it. Yeah. I will take my kids to go watch Barbie so they understand the connection that they can with women, right? Yeah. And you know what? Speaking of Barbie, they've been going for 40. These motherfuckers been going for 40. I don't know how they were able to put their face and logo in pink color everywhere. Holy shit, they been going crazy on that shit.
I mean, when you really spend that money, when I saw they started changing the Google pages, it's like, it's been a minute since they did some stuff like that. You remember when, like, this is going to be a deep cut. If you know, you know. You remember when Kung Fu Panda dropped and they did a promo on YouTube where they somehow got the clearance to have an interactive video on YouTube. Yo, they used to go so deep cut with the, bro, you know what stands out to me more than anything, and I don't know why.
Oh, you know what? Cook.
Not only the Twilight promotion, but specifically the Burger King Twilight promotion. I don't know why it's burned into my memory. Burger King was so hard for Jacob versus Edward. I don't know why. I don't get it.
I'm thinking to myself, the craziest part about that, I don't know what Twilight fan that's pulling up to a Burger King. That's what I'm thinking of. So now y'all just wasting money at this point. But you know what? The fact that it was so iconic, you know what? I think it was worth it for real.
It's burned into my memory. They did something right.
Bro, I blame TikTok for the fact that ads are not as good as they once were. Because I feel like there would be never another culture-altering ad. Like, what's some random one motherfucking da-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na-na. The motherfucker that be like creating the house as they're like walking through.
Oh, you're talking about Stanley Steamers?
Yeah. See, things like that, bro. I feel like with the advent of TikTok, you can't ever make a crazy ad like that again.
It's not even that you can't. It's not necessary, because if you do some crazy stuff, that'll get way more views than you making a good song. And you'll have to make a lot of those good songs to get a fan base to spread your message at that point. It doesn't work like that anymore. You can't be so cold. I mean, unless you're like famous outside of the United States.
That's fair.
Fame is still like, they still appreciate talent everywhere else. Here it's just clout.
Whoa, oh my God, bro. You know what? I think that even ties into the idea of Barbie too, where the fact that she's such a, how would I describe Barbie? I feel like.
Did you watch this movie?
No. I'm watching it. Oh, video coming out soon. Barbie and Hammer. We blowing up motherfucking dolls. You'll see. But yeah, no. There's something about Barbie. I feel like what she represents is just being so pretty and untouched when it comes to like a character, like the perfect type of character. And I feel like that is a thing that's not so much missing, but people are trying to strive for it. God damn, people are trying to strive for it, and that's what's like missing out in the society that we're living right now.
Untouched is a crazy description, but I just think
pretty blonde hair, like no blemishes.
Untouched is kind of crazy, but I don't know. I just think that's a weird thing to say. But hey, what do I know, right? But I don't know why everybody. No, I do know why everybody's talking about this movie, because they literally spent the entire budget on the promo. It came out already?
No, it comes out today's the 21st, right? Is today 21st?
Yeah.
That it's out? Yeah, no, it is out. By the time y'all see it's out. Yeah.
Shit, we seeing Barbie tonight. Fuck
oh,
it,
God.
I guess. Whole time, it's not even a joke. But I don't get why this is such a thing. Is it like rated PG-13 or something?
I don't think it is, but it might be, honestly. It might be rated PG. But do you know how motherfuckers like fuck with the Avengers so much because the IP is like it's so memorable and so recognizable?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Barbie is one of the last ones that has like a whole universe that's like untapped. There is a genuine fan base that grew up buying the toys, watching the shows, and like motherfuckers would dress up as Barbie. Barbie is a whole aesthetic that motherfuckers like try and emulate in their own type of lives. Yeah. So I feel like that's the way that they're trying to like live through it. And the fact with this movie in particular, I feel like it's gonna go so hard because they're gonna respect the fuck out of Barbie. That's what I think is gonna go down with it. Because there's a lot of like nuances and little like cartoon mentions that motherfuckers don't even know is gonna come out with it. So that's what I'm really excited for.
You know what? That's deep, NK. I never would have thought that deep about it. It's a fucking kids movie. I think that's kind of crazy. But like, hey man, you know, some of us are not deep thinkers, I guess.
I am about to tattoo like the Avengers logo on my thigh.
Why?
Because that shit hard. And that's the way motherfuckers feel about Barbie. That shit is hard.
I know a lot of people that have spent some real money on Barbie. Like, there are collectibles, I think, especially like the old ones and stuff. What? Since when?
Some are a band. Like,
oh, yeah.
I remember there's one that they got bought recently, like during this whole like promo and shit. Motherfuckers spend like, I think it was like $5,000 on like a one-of-a-kind type of Barbie doll.
They're like action figures. You know, people be selling all them G.I. Joes and Star Wars figures for all that money.
Motherfuckers are willing to spend literally $100,000 on a Pokemon card. I feel like Barbie's pretty
close. There was those kids that grew up that Barbie was that and they couldn't afford it. Like American Girl dolls. I don't even understand how you can like as a child how you make sense of this like lifestyle.
My whole thing is I don't know, how do you play with dolls? Do you just like imagine that they're doing something and then they're like doing the thing with the imagination?
See, I guess it depends on what kind of day it is, right? It could be the homie, right?
Okay.
It could be part of the family. Y'all having a little tea party. Y'all putting on a little family get together. You know, you like to play house. She could be an op depending on the day. You know, you got to practice on the doll. You got to practice your run. That last little 3 pat when you're running down. You know, practice that on the doll. It really depends on what kind of child you are for real.
Real quick. The little pat is a universal thing.
Like that last 3 steps, that pat.
You really run down on a motherfucker.
Yeah. But I think that's mostly how you like American Girl doll specifically. It's a whole like culture. Like Barbie is too, but they got like the clothes and hair, and you can mix and match the eyes and shit.
Do
like
the Barbie motherfuckers do like cultural ones like American Doll? Because it's like there's.
I think Barbie's just Barbie.
It's just that one white bitch. And then she has her friends.
Think it's just Barbie and Ken.
Oh,
but
okay.
I've never seen another Barbie.
Do you think Ryan Gosling looks old as shit, too old to be playing him? Because that was the big thing that's going on right now. But the thing is, from the trailers, I think he plays being a young nigga pretty well. Airheaded. I
think that I don't know. I don't look at Ryan Gosling like that. I saw the trailer, but like I don't know. I think that's really all I have to say. I didn't look at him and be like, damn, that nigga. I don't know, bro. I have no idea.
He got Ricos.
I don't know. It seemed cool.
Okay.
If the movie's good, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it depends on how the script is written, all the rest of it. I feel like if the movie's good, it shouldn't matter.
Okay.
And if he really looks that old, they'll touch up the CGI. You know, they'll switch it up like they did that Sonic. You know how bad that was, and they just.
I still can't believe they went and redid a whole movie based off that shit. But you know what? Fuck it, just to make the money.
I think they can do that if it's really that bad. You know, Herbo, he recently got arrested. Do you know what this man got arrested for? As a whole rapper. He's been a rapper for how long? 15 years or something?
Is this nigga actually broke?
He got arrested for using stolen credit cards to purchase trips to Jamaica. I don't know why. That's the funniest thing on that whole list to me. Trips to Jamaica, luxury cars, and I think they said clothes and a whole bunch of other shit. Are you not making enough?
Bro, here is the thing about shit like that, bro. So the more that I look on social media and really like look at people's like lifestyles and shit like that, I remember this one dude told me, he's like, yeah, no, this hoodie made me $300,000. And I'm like, 300,000? Yeah. You scam. You have to be scamming. This is not how you make your money. It can't be. Yeah. So I feel like in some cases where like a couple like rappers in that sense, right? If you were to look at their YouTube pages, right, and you look at how much views they get, that's a pretty good indicator to figure out how big of an artist they are, right?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers don't be getting that much crazy views. It's 1 million, 2 million, but it's not like you're not a YouTuber. You're a musician. You can't drop a video. You can't drop a song every other day to actually like hold up a lifestyle like this, to buy hella cars and hella jewelries and cribs, I guess.
Hey, talk to Youngboy and Juice WRLD about it. I don't know about that. Or Burner. Talk to Burner. You know about Burner? Burner drop an album whenever the fuck he feel like. I think Currency does too. Burner owns Cookies. He's Cookies, the Cookies brand of.
Oh, okay.
He does all of that stuff. He be dropping music. So like, hey, and Youngboy's like hot right now, off of just hit after hit after hit.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if he has a mental disorder or he just like going through a lot. But I don't know how Youngboy just says, you know what? I can make an album next week and get it out next week. Unlike motherfuckers like goddamn Playboy Cardi. But then, that's a whole other conversation. That's another conversation.
A lot of artists would like to put out music like that, but then they get oversaturated and people get sick of them. Youngboy's fans, I don't know, they just like the same song.
That's fair. I'm
like, you see everybody turning on Lil Baby right now. They're like, come on, bro, you did it too many times. Change the formula. You're being lazy. We know you can do better. I'm starting to hate you a little.
You know what? I'm glad that you were one of the first ones on that. I think you said this literally last year. You're like, yeah, no, I think I'm over it. Everyone's gonna be over it pretty soon.
If we were to go and do all of my retroactive like predictions, yo, I'm low key. Hey, keep me around. Niggas low key an oracle for real. I am low key an oracle for real. I'm not gonna lie.
No, oh god. But yeah, being able to make such a repetitive type of sound without being like, bro, I don't want to even talk about this, should be a goddamn talent. That should be a talent in of itself.
And it's annoying because everybody knows Lil Baby can rap. Like, you can actually rap. Nobody thinks you're trash. Just do more.
Doing this. But yeah, no. Do you think that it's against, like, it's bad for the business to try and like evolve your type of music? Because it's like, for example, for like Youngboy, I feel like as long as he keeps giving the listeners what they want, they will never give up. I'm never gonna stop listening to Youngboy because this album that he just dropped maybe a couple months ago is the same as the one that he dropped 2019. Well, one of the three that he dropped in 2019, 2020. But yeah, no, it sounds pretty close to the same and is just as enjoyable as that one.
If we're talking about rap and you want to be like, Hove, T-Pain, Drake level.
Okay.
I think you have to kind of evolve over time.
I've never seen someone add T-Pain into it, but hey, you know what? We need to give other people love. So go ahead, yeah.
That was for that exact reason. I was like, y'all gonna stop disrespecting the dreads, man. Y'all gonna stop disrespecting the top hat. I'm telling you. But when you got these kind of people, they have to evolve over time. T-Pain started as like a rapper.
Yeah.
And then once he switched it up, look at what happened. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Jay-Z, you can't rap about the same stuff you've been rapping about since the 90s. You're old. You have a family.
Yeah.
You are a billionaire.
Mm-hmm.
You're not. That stuff shouldn't even be interesting to you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Drake raps and sings, and some albums are just rap, some albums just singing. He got an album that just came out just for the ladies.
Music, one for the hoes.
So I think that you have to do a couple of different things, and Drake will take different people's melodies and
try something else with the melodies.
Go collaborations too. So it's like you do have to do different stuff if you want to be talking about that level.
Okay, that's fair. You know what? That is respect that I think that I can't give with Drake, where it's just like random people. He's just jumping on beats. I think we need to talk about the what's that one Summer Jam song that he dropped with J Hush. Who told you bad man can't dance? Touch my side boobs, elbow, shoulder, knees once. Beyond the point, he dropped a song where everyone was calling him like, bro, you can't just keep doing da-da-da-da-da-da. And the more that I listen to it, I feel like collectively, we're all just fake hating on Drake. I think we're fake hating on Drake right now. I think that's all that is, what it is. Because like, even as I listen to this song, it's not that it's boring. It's entertaining. It's fun. I'm ready to dance to do the thing. So it's like, are we just hating as like as a pastime? I think just as a pastime at this point.
I think that's what we do as Americans, and that's why fame is kind of watered down.
Okay.
Because if we embrace people, I feel like cool people would be cooler.
Okay.
You have more. I don't know. I feel like they'd be more accepted. There's people that meet Drake and be like, "Oh, I don't know you. I've never heard none of your music. Who are you?" Like type, and you're like, "That's weird. You're being weird, bro.
You're lying to me." That's literally what you're doing. Yeah, no.
And it's like, that might not be as negative as I think it is, but like.
Okay.
I feel like we run off of negativity, and we were talking about.
Do you do that?
What?
Like when you meet people, do you act like you don't know who they are, or do you just like don't be meeting? You just don't even know motherfuckers for real. Keep in mind that you don't use like social media and shit like that.
Have I? Sure. Do I? I usually don't. I genuinely don't remember. If we didn't have a conversation, why am I remembering your name? That's the way I feel.
Okay.
If I saw you at a party and it was like, "Hi," why am I remembering your name?
Okay. That's fair.
I think that we run off of negativity though, and we were talking about earlier. Drake doesn't really do anything else really except for the music stuff. So if you're gonna hate on something, what are you gonna hate on? His personality or the music? Like, and his personality isn't even out there that much.
Yeah.
So it's like, if his personality isn't out there that much, like you get the little glimpses and you're like, oh, you're sassy.
You're literally just having fun with your millions. That's all you're doing. No, I feel that. No, I totally feel that. Looking on that, the one thing I was just mentioning, I find it so weird when people are not like willing to act as if they know other people. Like when you'd go to a place and you just like walk right past the nigga, even though you know who they are and they know who you are, but neither of y'all are willing to be like, oh shit, I know you, because they want to act as if like they're kind of like famous and shit like that. And I feel like it kind of not so much dumbs down people's like fame and like their popularity. I feel like that's what holds people inside these like little niches of never actually like blowing up, because it takes so much for people to just like show natural love to each other. So, yeah.
And we could even talk about that in Minneapolis. The artists there are so small-minded because nobody's made it. They shit on each other and hate on each other and make the shit harder. And it's like, if y'all just tried to work together, it would be done already.
Take pictures together, post, go to say, invite each other to each other's thing.
But I've heard every podcast I've heard with they're like, nah, it's just super competitive. Nobody even like really fucks with each other.
Oh my God, bro. And the thing that blows me the most, I remember I had a local artist, Big Kia, on episode, and she was talking about it. I remember we mentioned there was this one Minnesota news outlet that was like saying which type of artists are too old to be artists, and who should give up the game and things of that nature. And he was just naming people. And I was thinking to myself, you don't have a lot of followers yourself. You're not that big. So why would you shit on other people around you when you could make the content off them?
I don't understand the mindset, and if I could just get all these people in one room to explain it to me, Because I can't see everybody being in that room. Like, there's good artists, too. I can't see everybody being in that room and looking at each other and being dead serious like it doesn't benefit us to help each other. Like, I think it's just made-up thing in their mind. And I imagine the kind of person that wants to do that, too, you got a little bit of ego, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
So
it is a competition when at the end of the day. But no.
But they're not, like, taking from each other's listeners. You listen to multiple rappers, right?
Yeah.
If you make rap, if you make pop, whatever, it's like there's room, bro. Like, and that's why I like that window job that I had. I really saw there's really enough money. There really is enough money for everybody.
There will never be an end of this money, bro. That's one thing that I'll always tell folks.
Bro.
Just because you have $1 million, I can't get $1 million. Even if you had 10 million, I can get 100,000. I can like something even not crazy like that. It is always available.
Bro, seeing them golf course houses and the lake houses, I'm like, oh no, there's literally enough money, bro.
You all have a movie theater inside your crib like it's nothing?
There's 6 people that live here. 3 of them are under the age of 18, and there's 6 cars. Why? Why is there 6 cars? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you live on the lake.
Yeah.
There's enough money, bro. There really is.
And the thing that comes to mind anytime I think about people like trying to like fight for positioning, things of that nature, the money that comes from making content is pennies on the dollar compared to like running like other businesses. And I feel like that's the thing that a lot of people are just completely missing out on. It's something as simple as like car detailing or window washing or painting, just little things like that. Motherfuckers are missing out completely. So yeah, no. But I do think it is going to completely change because there was a local artist, Lil Bianca, that's now a global motherfucker. Now, oh my gosh, she's. Oh
what happened to KSI or KC? He was on the freshman list.
Yeah, he's still making music.
He's like, on Kanye album. Like, what happened?
He's still making music, but I feel like, you know what? This is a side tangent. I have to go and apologize to all my artist friends when I try and force them to make music, like, and then post it on like TikTok and shit of that nature. Because all that will do, that will make you blow up. It will make you blow up. But the thing is,
then what?
That, and it's like, it's not. Is that the way you want your music to be even consumed in the first place? Because there's this one video that came out. This one dude, he only knew of the Kendrick song "You" from the TikTok where it's like, right? He's like, I never heard this song. And then he went and listened to the song. He's like, yeah, no, this feels completely different. And then he started like going down that rabbit hole. And there's been like other trends where it's like people are making trends out of the song, but that trend that they're making has nothing to do with the music. So motherfuckers are like going to this artist, listening for this like TikTok sound, but that's like not what they came here to make music. They came to make music to like get some shit out their chest, for example. So now this shit is just getting blurred just because people are looking for a whole nother feeling.
Valid points were spoken.
Yeah.
No, honestly, that's a good point. You don't want shorts fans on your 50-minute videos. I get that. No, that's
exactly.
It's like you have a 10 second you have 10 seconds of attention span?
I can't say this
what
idea,
am I supposed to do with that?
Bro, this idea is a long idea. It's nuanced. It's fucking nuanced. Holy fuck, bro. And you know what? I think that's what really killed the mental health sphere when it comes for like young individuals, because like they're consuming mental health TikToks at such a rapid rate that they don't understand like the background understanding of the shit that they're even trying to understand and explain to each other.
Yeah.
For example, might as well. For example, the Jonah Hill boundary situation. I'm only going to speak on the actual text messages I don't really care much about. Not that I don't know much about everything else that's surrounding it. But yeah, no, people were saying, oh, he's using boundaries in a toxic way. And there's other motherfuckers that was on the other side saying, no, he's just explaining what he would want and what he would not want out of a relationship. And I'm like, no, you're trying to shape it in a controlling manner.
I don't like to judge those situations based on there being no context.
No, fair enough.
You understand that she's a surfer, so it's crazy for him to say that you shouldn't be posting pictures in bathing suits. But like, what happened before? Mm-hmm. And I also think that we should pose this question when women say things also. Like, when that woman's like, that man is crazy. Like, what? Or, wait. And y'all know what I'm trying to say, right?
Yeah.
So, it's like, what happened? Because if she was actually doing some crazy shit, and then he's like, could you not? Mm-hmm. That's probably not the case, but like, you never know. So I don't like to get into that kind of stuff because it's just like, you really don't even know what they be doing for real.
Yeah, that's fair.
They could be low-key in an open relationship, and then you're like, well, why would I even care?
Why would you even post that to begin with? Yeah, no, that totally makes sense. But I feel like there's so much not an understanding of the things that people are like saying and trying to explain to each other, that they're missing the whole point in totality when it comes to trying to explaining mental illnesses or just like things that like rub people the wrong way to begin with. So yeah, no, it is a damning thing.
If there's one thing that I think we could take from this, famous people are definitely weird.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No.
Not that this request was all that strange, but like, nah, they're all like just insecure, strange people.
That's fair. That is fair.
That's what Drake said on his new interview with Bobbi Althoff. I don't know how to say her last name. Like, yeah, I hate famous people. I'd probably marry a regular person because famous people suck.
But then when you try and do the whole let me marry a regular person instead of the famous,
can we make a stop on this real quick?
What's up?
So we done understood fully the concept of industry plants in music, right?
Okay.
We got our Travis Scotts. We got our, I low-key want to say Billie Eilish, but I just might not have known about that side.
Yeah.
We got our Olivia Rodrigo. Definitely. I don't like how we're getting industry plants on YouTube now. What is this?
What does that mean?
This girl has 3 episodes on her podcast, and the 3rd episode is Drake. You're somebody's daughter. I'm not hearing shit. I'm not, bro. She's funny. Don't get me wrong. You're not that funny. You're not that funny, bro.
There's only so funny that you could be if you're not a comedian.
It's your 3rd episode.
That is. So here's the thing. When it comes, I feel like you can't really put the label of industry plant inside, like for example, like the podcast realm, because it's like, since there's so, I feel like podcast is the most lucrative form of content ever made, ever. That's what I'm feeling. Not only can you have long form, you can have short form, and you can have continuous branding. What do you mean? What would be more lucrative than
movies?
Podcast? You can't.
Who's made $1 billion off a podcast?
Yo, whoa! You can only drop a movie once though.
But if you're a studio.
Yeah, but it's
hella movies.
But it's not the same. Like you can't make Dark Knight Rises, Dark Knight 100 movie, Batman movie 100. I mean, they're trying to with the Marvel stuff, but you can't like drop
There's literally like, is there 11 Fast and Furiouses or 10?
I mean, but
literally,
we can at least come to the realization that they are losing money as the more movies that they make.
No, they're not. They get more. Every time people go, they're like, it's as cheesy as it was the last time, and I'm going the next time.
Oh wow,
they have a diehard fan base. There's a reason that there's 10 and not 4. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, fair enough.
They're really serious. It's like the WWE fans.
You know what? I feel that means, let me just put that one to the side, because there's movie industries with the same idea, like Transformers, that are dying out right now, and they're like a lot of superhero movies are dying out just right.
Movies in general.
Exactly. And then, you know what? Fair enough. I could just be saying, since podcasts are on the rise, that's why it's so lucrative at the moment.
It's not the most lucrative. You can still make millions of dollars off of a single movie.
But it takes a lot of money to make a movie.
So you make a movie for $40 million and your movie grosses $200 million. What podcast even has a return comparable to that?
A lot of podcasts. What do you mean?
Especially for brand deals,
especially though? with how little it costs to make a podcast, with how like little individuals it takes to make one episode. Because it's like, what, you're paying 4 or 5 guys for like Joe Rogan stuff, and that's not even mentioning like the social media aspects, because he doesn't really do that much. Because it's like, it is really lucrative, because it's like just 4 heads.
But even if you're making hundreds of thousands of dollars at a time, and your investment was like whatever, $5,000 up front, I still feel like you make more from a movie.
But it takes so much more to get into that though.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I'm just speaking on just lucrativity.
Oh, just the end dollar amount? Okay, I feel that. What was the first thing I was saying? I had a point. What was the industry plans? Okay. Like, for example, I realize if you're a famous person, make a fucking podcast, bro. You will automatically just get a horde of motherfuckers that will pull up and watch your stuff. Like, the other day, I was watching Lil Yachty's Safe Space episode with Castanet, right? And I'm like, you know what? This is hard. I'm going to subscribe. And I feel like when it comes to that, now all you need to do is just, like, let's say if Warner Brothers, or not Warner Brothers, Sony wanted to like start a podcast, and they would be like, you know what, this is the most it can connect with the most people. This person can connect with most people. For example, what do you call her? Bobbi
Althoff, I think.
Yeah. And she looks like she can appeal to the most variety of people, right? Now let me give her all of my major artists to record with. I can make that happen. That could be like part of her tour. That could be part of like his tour run now, if we can make her big enough. Because it's like with a lot of artists, especially right now, when they do want to tour press a really big album or a movie they're doing, they go on a bunch of podcasts, or fighters even. They go on a bunch of podcasts, and then that's their big fight. Now people are tuned in. So they could easily just like circumvent that. But to see if she is part
I'm
of it,
saying that we shouldn't have industry plants in podcasting because that shit is lame.
Why? Is it just not? I haven't watched her episodes. Is it like not that interesting?
I'm not saying she's not funny.
Okay.
I'm not saying that.
Okay.
I'm saying Drake, your third episode? That's crazy. I need to see some grind. Whole time she might be a whole comedian. She's been in these streets for 30 years. She just look hella young.
Marco, her first episode?
That's what I'm saying.
What the fuck?
So I'm like that situation was the first thing put together for you. Somebody behind the scenes did that.
Yeah, most definitely.
Like, as much as I would love to be like, she would be smart enough to do it. Does she know who Funny Marco is? I believe her that she doesn't know this man.
How the fuck?
I believe her. I really do.
One of the things that I do enjoy about I see like a couple of her clips where she just acts like she just doesn't know who the fuck the person is. That is hilarious. That is pretty.
I mean, maybe the Drake shit was capped. It had to be. I feel like it had to be. But
holy fuck.
With Funny Marco, I don't know. It seemed a little authentic.
That's fair.
That whole episode was very dry, very good. But
because while I was watching it, I was like, "Who the fuck is this nigga Funny Marco?" And then I look him up. 800,000 subs on all these different pods. Yeah, no, he's one of them.
Nah, he has a nice show too where he interviews people.
And then he acts clueless as fuck too. It's a great time. It's a
Bobby, man. you making it hard for the rest of us, man.
Just regular.
Is it my fault? Do I need to be trying harder?
You don't know no rich niggas, bro? I don't know what to tell you, bro. You can't throw some money their way. That's the hardest part about this pod shit. Motherfuckers ask for money.
Hey, Cat, let me slide on you. Or who else? Who else is even in Minnesota for real?
I'm gonna cut this part. But D'Lo asked for too much money too. It's a lot. It's a lot.
You asked?
Yeah. I asked him in his agent.
Yo, how much was it?
Dude, 10 bands. Oh, I don't got 10 bands. But it would definitely go very viral. So I don't know.
You would make that back. I think you might make that back.
Yeah. That's a big throw in the pot. I thought he would do it for free. But you know what? That is a whole other.
You got to just get a smidgen more clout.
Oh, God. Nigga looked me in the eye and said, bro, time is money. What do you... This is content. So, yeah.
Like, do it as a charitable act. It's the end of the year. Don't you need some charities to, you know what I'm saying?
You can write this off, nigga. What are you talking about?
You donated your time.
Oh, God. Shit. How long we...
It's like, if you want to, I can sit outside and you can serve me some Thanksgiving. I'll look like I'm homeless. I'll make it look fantastic. Just sit in this chair, please.
Oh God, I'll rub dirt on me and just not get a haircut for a month and a half. Let's see what really goes down.
I will start taking perks. I'm method with it. I will start taking them. Just really on the streets.
Holy shit. You know what other shit we got, bro? My jaw hurts. Shien's gonna get hit with the Rico, and I'm there for it. I've been telling motherfuckers to stop paying those cheap clothes making bastards for the past 5-6 years. So yeah,
we need to just change our standards as Americans, because things would change instantly. High quality shirts and stuff would just be cheaper. Like, they just would.
Exactly, bro. And I wouldn't have to give up an arm and a leg just so I could have a good shirt that won't stretch because I wore it 5 times. What the fuck? Was people back then just was just making all these shirts? Of course not.
Yeah, you gotta wear the pro clubs, man.
Oh God, bro.
Or they got these Russell brand t-shirts. Those two, they'll stand the test of time. Thick, heavy. They don't make thick t-shirts no more, bro. How much is a pack of thick Hanes and you only get 4 of them, bro? It makes me mad.
And the thing is that blows me the most, I try and buy tanks, right? I finally understand why rappers, even though y'all are very financially irresponsible, that go to whenever time they like travel, they go and buy a whole new pack of like underwear, Hanes, white tees, all that.
Stretch out.
Bro, exactly. You're like doing this for like a night, and like, yeah, no, you can't even wear that no more. So yeah, no, I don't even blame them. But yeah, no, they're getting tried as a Rico organization because they have been stealing artist designs for the past however how long Shien has been alive for. So yeah, no.
And they're getting a Rico because Shien apparently owns all of these smaller companies that are making the clothes and taking the designs, which they claim to not.
Oh, I didn't even know that they were doing it.
So I guess we'll find out. Couldn't they hit? I wonder if they Rico'd everybody, what would happen? Because you remember when T.I. a couple years ago was like, oh, why don't they give the KKK a Rico? And then everybody was like, well, why don't they give the Crips and Blood a Rico? And it was like, valid point.
Yeah.
What if they Rico'd everybody? What would happen? Would there be people left?
See, if they went and Rico'd everybody, there'd be too much money lost. And then the SEC would be like, all right, bro, I fucked up, bro. I fucking fucked up. Because when it comes to like, bro, when I found out that like a bunch of like the perfume companies in and of itself are made by the same 3 niggas, I was so shocked. And then it was the same for the cars, and then it was the same for the clothes, and I just, it hurts. It hurts. Why is there not any more like smaller builders that are trying to actually like do something creative instead of being like swallowed up by these mega corporations? No.
I want to start my own factory in Colombia.
Will they have like well paid and like get food?
If they work hard for it.
What if like their hands like hurt? Would they get like dental and like?
Why are you here? Like, why are you here in the first place?
Bitch, you can't work. Go home. What if?
Nah. I think it would be cool though to have like a clothing manufacturer or whatever. I would pay my people well. I would.
You're not a bad human, okay?
Because I feel like it's like one of those things, and it makes everybody happier to come to work. Makes your life easier. Makes mine easier. Just pay people. That's the predicament I'm in right now. It's like if you would just pay me, my life would just like you wouldn't have to worry about me complaining about shit.
Bro, I realized, especially when it came to like all the jobs that I used to work back in the day, I didn't even hate it. These niggas just didn't pay me correctly. That's just all it was.
And it's like you asking me to do all this for what? At Tilly's, bro, they got me out there. I'm about to feel like I'm about to pass out from dehydration. $10 an hour, yeah. See, I ain't even finna call. I'm not even gonna let y'all know, honestly. Bro.